Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, or the theme park evangelist. I'm back in my brother's basement, technically my brother and I's basement. I'm using my brand new iPhone 6 Plus that actually has been missing for several months now, as of Christmas Day 2018, just to say so. Okay, good, still running. So, I've discovered that this ironically has a much better camera. And I say ironically because I've been so used to using an Android, which the camera on it is pretty good, but the Android has a much worse camera on it than the Apple camera does. Like, this is a pretty dark environment. And of course, you've seen how the Android works in a dark environment, and today you'll get to see how a Apple product works in a dark environment, which is kind of cool because I can definitely tell that it picks up a lot more light, which is kind of crazy. So that's kind of how I wanted to start out this vlog, is by telling everybody that my mom finally found my Apple iPhone 6 Plus, which I thought was an iPhone 6S Plus or iPhone 6S, something along that line, and it had been in the bottom of her desk in the drawer for so long, and it somehow got moved up here in the pod that my dad rented. So I'm just thankful it didn't get stolen. The desk got moved up here, and it did not get left behind in Florida. Otherwise, I'd never see it again, because for all I know, if the Lake Wales Care Center had gotten their hands on the desk, whoever had opened that bottom door would have been like, ooh, free iPhone. I could just imagine. So whoever watches this is going to get a good laugh, for certain. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I've been doing since the big move back about a few months ago. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go into extensive detail like I do on my personal Facebook. I'm just going to say to you guys that I'm actually a lot happier up here. I'm enjoying working two jobs. Kings Island has finally slowed down. I'm not driving out there as often. I'm hoping to be working more at the grocery store I'm working at, which is Meijer. I'm hoping that eventually I will get to cashier. I'm kind of my own fault. I didn't do it from the get-go, but that's okay. I'm kind of slowly but surely getting there. I'm enjoying just being here in northern Kentucky a little bit more. I'm happy to be able to see my best friend Josh Southard, or close friend, if that sounds more adultish, so to speak. Because I know it sounds kind of kiddish for me to say another grown man is my best friend. So if it sounds more appropriate for me to say that he's my close friend, then I'll go with that. Anyway, so I am going to go see him again next weekend, so I won't be doing any vlogs next weekend, but I am looking forward to trying at City Barbecue, because he has some near him, and I'm looking forward to doing a review on City Barbecue and talking to you guys what that's like. I do need to do a review eventually on the original Pancake House. I'm not going to do that today, but eventually I do. That is one place I did go to back on the 4th of July, and I loved it. But that's another story for another time. I figured today I would talk to you guys kind of how I'm doing mentally, how after the big move back a few months ago. I also wanted to do a review on Florence 14, which is not too far from me, because I've been thinking about movies a lot today. And then I'm going to do more gameplay on Minecraft. Hopefully my vlogging won't destroy my battery too much. I might use my Android when I'm vlogging for Minecraft, just because they tend to be longer vlogs. And I'm also used to using that, and I'll use the iPhone when I'm doing my regular vlogs. Eventually, you are going to see all my vlogs coming from the iPhone, because I'm actually going to be giving this this iPhone is going to be given to myself as a official present, because it is my Christmas present, but I'm going to give the Android to TJ as a early Christmas present, maybe even early birthday present as well, since his birthday is in February. I usually give him all my old phones, and then he tries to make them last as long as he can. So that would be nice. Otherwise, I'm really happy for my brother. So far, I think he's definitely gotten the better end of the stick, so to speak, since we've been up here. I'm just really happy that he's doing well. For the most part, I'm doing really well up here. My parents, it's been kind of iffy for them. I wouldn't say that they have been totally unhappy, nor would I ever officially say that here on YouTube. If you wanted to come and ask me in person, if you knew me personally, I would definitely tell you more of what's going on with them. I'm definitely looking forward to having more people come up and visit. I'm going to a Newsboys concert in September, Lord willing, assuming I can get the day off from Meyer. Now, because I'm going with family, unless I'm really careful, I won't be able to vlog, unfortunately. And it also depends on how far away I am. Kind of like what happened when I went to a Newsboys concert back in 2013, back at Night of Joy. And I was super far away, but I wasn't vlogging then. I am now. I would never want to vlog my family that is from Canada because they're not used to my YouTube channel stuff. And I especially would never want to put them on YouTube without their consent anyway. And a lot of my family is not very big on YouTube. Not being on YouTube anyway is what I meant to say. I don't mind because that's just my personality. I mean, how else can I put it? So there really isn't a whole lot I can say. I'm just kind of taking everything one day at a time. This is the best way I can talk about this without giving too much information or TMI. And this is the best way I can talk about this with you guys without being too personal either, because I have been told, not saying who, but I have been told that I do tend to say a little too much on here. So I do need to be a little more careful. If you do know me personally and you do happen to watch my YouTube channel, please do not hesitate to message me on my Facebook profile, my personal one. Call me or text me if you happen to have my number, or text me if you have my personal number. If you live anywhere near me, do not hesitate to come out and visit me. Or if you even want to come fly out or drive out to come visit me, you are more than welcome to do so. I will do my absolute best to come and visit you or make time to arrange to come hang out with you or come out your way, depending on where you're at. I might, and of course, hold on, how should I put this? I am actually going to come back down to Central Florida at the end of next March. The reason why I chose next March is because I'm going back to college next spring because I didn't have the funds this semester due to the big move. I'm finally catching up with my funds again, which is great. But unfortunately, by the time I get caught with my funds, the fall semester will have already been going on for quite some time. And I don't know any online Spanish classes that are doing any 12-week sessions. And unfortunately, from what I could tell, there wasn't any. If I were living in Central Florida still, I would have either gone, or I can go have one, just stayed behind and taken Spanish 2 during the summer, because I could have afforded it then, or B, number 2, just either or choice. I would have just kept working until September, and then I would have taken Spanish 2 in a 12-week class form if it were offered. And I would have only done it if we were like in like Wales, for example. Because I don't know if I would have gone all the way up to Winter Haven again. I've only done that once, and it was alright. But the right things are going. I'm going to wait until late October when they start registering for next spring. And I'm going to go ahead and sign up for Spanish 2. And I'm going to try to pay for it ASAP so that way I can go ahead and just take the class once next January comes, and then by the end of next March, I'll be on spring break. I'll come down to Central Florida for about a week, and I'm going to go vlog Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to vlog the Disney Skyliner, see if there's any updates going on with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, see if that's even open then. That would be cool if it is. I don't even know when D23 is, but maybe they'll have something announced about the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway by then. And then I plan on going out to Universal and seeing if there is anything going on over there. And I'm also going to check out the Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, obviously. I have a cousin that more than likely would not mind helping me out because my pass unfortunately expires in November. I still need to get a hold of him again. I wanted to tell him how I've been doing, but the last time I texted him, he must have been busy, and I tried giving him my number because I wanted him to be able to get a hold of me, and I do miss hearing from him. I miss seeing him, period. He and I have always been close, and I do miss him a ton. And I don't miss him just because he was able to get me in Universal. That has nothing to do with it. I just miss him in general because he honestly meant a lot to my family and I. And that's what it comes down to it. Because he was the only one that lived near me that always reached out to me and attended graduations no matter what. So, I mean, I could go on, but that's the point. But now we have cousins that live up here in Canada, not too far from us, that I can go see more. And that was always one of my big dreams, was to move out closer to them again, because I miss them so much. And I don't know if they watch my YouTube channel or not, but tell you what, I'm so happy to live near them again. Because, well, I should say live near them. I'm just able to live near them, period, and just be able to see them a little bit more often. And hopefully we'll be able to establish a closer relationship now that we live closer to each other, especially now that we're all grown up. Anyway, I've been rambling on for quite some time. Time to do a review on Florence 14, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.